All right, here we go. The moment of truth. It's the Rising Rookie. Isn't that so bizarre? I don't know. I guess I just assumed that you could only get that on the second run because a lot of key differences are different in the original than they are in the remake, and I thought this was one of them. So, like, for example, you would not be seeing Mr. X nearly as much in the original, but there we have it. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series, but now it's time to head to the press room, and I want to be very careful because I do want to maybe save a little time. And why is the audio like oscillating? That's weird. I think my headphones might be on the fritz. Oh shit. I don't think you can see me. I hope you can't see me. Sneak on over here. Later days, nerd. You will not lick me today, nor tomorrow, nor never. So shut the hell up and let me be. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely want to head to all of these areas here, because if you don't, then you might lose out on a couple of cool things, but this is probably another good opportunity to go ahead and just finish everything off in the police department, because we will not be coming back. But this guy, Mick Jagger Eyes, yeah, he's gonna be in here, so let's quickly run over here and grab ourselves needle cartridges. There's still a quote-unquote ultimate weapon that we've yet to pick up for Claire, and it's actually in that bottom sewage way that I pointed out before, and this is the ammunition for it. For Leon, you would get, you know, fuel for his ultimate weapon, so I'm just gonna set you aside from now, and ooh, I am a treasure hunter. What do you know? That's cool. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We are done. Anything else that you want to do at this point, make sure you do it now. I don't want to return from the sewers all the way back up because it's just kind of a long run up. So say goodbye, because this place, it's been a pleasure. I don't know what it is about this game's version of the police station, but I kind of love it. I don't know, it's just fun and exploring and just seeing all the little things that this place has to offer. I'm a big fan of it, and I can't wait till we come back for the second run where things are, a bit different. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna go and just stash that. I think we're probably okay. I might put like, let's put a couple of these away so that we don't waste more space if we pick more up. Keep in mind, you cannot craft flame rounds or the special high-powered rounds. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Whew. Yeah, I think we're fine. In all honesty, we are already armed to the teeth, so if there's anything else I need in that department, I'll just wait until we get to another item box. However, maybe some ibuprofen and some paper towels to clean up the ear bleeds that these damn elevators give us. This game is relatively quiet, but when it wants to be loud, it makes sure that it goes for your soul and your neighbor's soul as well. It's awful. All right. So if I did forget anything super important up there, I will commit to the edit of shame, just like I've had to already do a few times, like with Claire. Which is funny because it was in the corrupt recording that I lost where I put a lot of emphasis in not forgetting that STARS badge. But in the re-record, I completely forgot about it and I had to run back and get it off screen. And it was because I was thinking about those beams. Yeah, can you really blame me? Well, we're back over here, and before we make our way to the monitor room, you definitely want to make sure you pick up the rook plug, thus creating a bit of inaccessibility here. And also choppy frames, because why not? I'm only just looking at it. And you have two ways of getting back there. You could either brave the two G-adults that are puppy guarding the exit to this little lift over here, which is a little bit faster in my opinion, but I did say we would come from whence we came, and we will be backtracking this way so I can get rid of my T-valve. That would be nice. I do want to be a little careful though, because for whatever reason, these zombies in particular are tanky as hell. And I already mentioned the fact that they really should have their skin and bones just like crumble. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of, ma'am, she's got like a lopsided, Jesus Christ. What are these head pops? What is this making a fool out of me nonsense? You know what, sir? You get the shotgun special. There we go. Whew. Okay, well, I was not expecting that. Let's go and use this. Oh, and get the hell out of here. But maybe with a little bit more urgency. There you go. And we will have no use for it ever again. Thank goodness. Discard the hell out of that. And check it out. Y'all recognize that, don't you? We're back here. And like I said, this is the last thing that I wanted to do in the sewer. So once we finish this, we're going to be done. And we'll be able to pick up our final 2 plug pieces. But I am going to go drop some stuff off. Oof, the music. It's just so ominous. It's scary, man. God. Oh, also at this point, if you hadn't killed this asshole, he would have started standing up and trying to wreck your business. So, yeah, you're definitely going to want a lot of space in your inventory for this next section. It's something that's going to give you a lot of stuff, and you're going to want to hold on to most of it, including Claire's ultimate weapon, might I add. So, and Leon's, but we're not worrying about him. Hell no. Oh, you know what? Let's watch the video. Let's get rid of that first and foremost. Hopefully this is suitable for work. Okay, the game like froze there for a second.
Please, stop. Stop. No. Power here, you freak! Don't hurt him.
Glad I watched that.
Okie dokie. That was weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that away. That felt like something I should not have seen. I will probably go ahead and I love me some acid rounds, but we'll go and store those for now. That other thing we picked up. We're probably gonna want some ammo, but we're gonna find some down there. I'll hold on to it. High-powered rounds is good to have on hold. And let's go put the rook in the spot that we think it should go. Like the hint said, it's going to be across from the queen, and since the queen can't be on the same side as the bishop, nor where we think it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's right here, so. In you go. And I think we're set. Let's go get those other plugs, shall we? Now, I'll go and take a safety save. All right, there we go. There is something to be said about the sensation of this burden being lifted off my shoulders. I hate that this project has been plagued with corrupted files and lost footage, but the safety saves have definitely been helping my self-esteem, and luckily we haven't really lost all that much. But heading into this next section, I am especially grateful for a safety save, and I have a feeling there's a lot that can go wrong here, specifically because there is not one, there's not two, there's not three, but there are 4 G-adults we gotta deal with down here, and they are the bane of my existence. Them and their damn kids. So, let's proceed with caution.
Okay, this place is creepy.
Alright, the surprise belly burst, I suppose. And speaking of caution, I probably should be in caution mode right now, but you know what? I'm Maverick. We're just gonna raw dog it.
Jesus, they're everywhere.
So there is only one item that we have to get out here, and I very much would like it. However, we're going to be accosted at every turn, and that part I don't like. So we're gonna just approach this very carefully. I'm gonna go and pop you right there, run around, and if I'm careful, stop it. There we go. Just stun him for a second, dip over here, and grab ourselves some of this ammo. Now, they're both gonna be mad. I forgot to grab a flashbang. Shit. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. No Vaseline. Oh my god, his friend totally body blocked him. Oh my god, the third one's right there. Oh my god, yes. So, if you really want to, you can just kill him right there. Oh my god, oh, and you're sending your buddies. Okay. Jesus. Well, let's go and grab this while we decompress for just a moment. Thank you, Mr. Raccoon Toy. But holy shit. Now we can take a little step back and compose ourselves a little because we have the supplies storage room, and this harbor's a bit of an annoying puzzle, but it really isn't all that bad. So first thing I want to do is probably take care of this curmudgeon of a man. He's gonna try to jump scare us into infinity. And let's go and snag some herbs. Ooh. And he's like, oh, my neck. Jesus, why would you do that? Yeah, that must have hurt. He's gonna be problematic later, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for this guy to just do his own business here. You know what we could do, actually?
You asshole.
All right, friend. We can just go ahead and take... Oh, we don't have the queen plug yet. Oh, my God. All right. God, drama queen much? Oh my god! Alright, well, I guess if I got my head blown off too, or I was, you know, in danger of it, I probably would groan about that as well. Jesus! Okay. Well, luckily, they also give you a blue herb here in case you got nice and poisoned out there. If you get snagged by one of those G-adults, they are gonna do a bang-up job of, you know, spitting in your face, and it looks really cool. I think if things don't work out our way, I might go ahead and show that off because it is pretty impressive, and I'm pretty sure we get a nice little checkpoint at the end of this area, but all of that trouble leads us into this tiny little storage space, which gives me nightmares from a Safeway I used to work at. That was once in Albertsons. They didn't have a refrigerator, so they literally kept all their perishable stuff outside during the winter. So otherwise they would share with the meat department, and something tells me that's not exactly the best way to run a store, you know. All right, so we have the king part, and the only place that would really make sense to put it right now is right over here. And you definitely want to make sure to do this because this is where you get your ultimate weapon. For Claire, you get the spark shot. And of course, as Leon, you get the flamethrower. And it really depends on your preference because honestly, I do prefer the flamethrower, but the spark shot definitely has its place in our arsenal. This gun fires wired metal prongs into your target, allowing you to fry it with electricity for as long as you have the weapon raised, and continue to stay focused on your target. But if you let the gun send too much power over the wires, they'll snap after one final surge. So yeah, we picked up, I think, one of the only places you can find its ammo back in the police department, and it's the needles. So that's nice. Came all this way for that. And I hope we have enough room for things. So this will actually take us back to the beginning, but this is where you'll soon realize you need both of the plugs in order to, you know, solve the puzzle back in the monitor room. And it's actually pretty simple. We'll go and take this with us. And I would say you don't even need to open that door, by the way. You don't need to unlock it because it's kind of a red herring, and you would think that you would need it for this solution. So set the queen back here. And the thing that you might have noticed is that the king plug socket is right here on the outside. So we can go and set that right there, which takes us back to the queen side. And then we can just go back out there without having to worry about anything, having both plugs. Honestly, the first time I played this, I accidentally solved it my first try. And then when I played it again, I forgot how to do it, and then I couldn't figure it out. I just assumed that it was natural, and it kind of was, but let's go and see how things look on the outside here, because I am a bit nervous that they're just going to be in a really awful spot. Yeah, that is not a good place for you to be, my friend. I mean, eventually he'll go down, and if we reset checkpoint, it would be really easy to just get, a better setup, but let me show you what happens if you end up getting snagged by these guys and you don't defend yourself against them. Oh my god, where'd he go? It's actually kind of scary. This would have been like great luck, actually. Alright. Beat me up, my friend. Oh, that is not what I thought you were gonna do. Okay, I had full health, and that is all that does. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this so I don't die. Throw myself in caution. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Don't do it. It's disgusting. Oh. Oh. And that kickback, oh my God. Okay, well, you will be doubled over in pain and you'll have to stop to cough every so often. But, if you don't cure yourself in time, you will actually be down to 1 HP. So keep that in mind. If you cure it immediately, you'll just be in caution mode if you had full health. But I didn't, so that's not the case. No, I can't either. So this is great for the G adults. If you just want to shock them and then run past them, that is your prerogative. But also, how dare you? Stay down, sucker. All right, reload checkpoint now. Okay, once more, but with feeling. We're going for the gold this time, and here's hoping. Ooh, that is somehow a worse spot than I wanted you to be. He's not noticed me yet though, so if I just sludge carefully through. See, sometimes reloading checkpoint can be like your best asset. All right. No, I will not be an accomplice to this. Jesus. Okay, so the fourth and final G-Adult is the one that I think burst from this belly here, because we're gonna have a dude just come up and try to, you know, football tackle us over here like a jerk. And if I'm lucky, oh shoot, I could have probably made my way down. There you go. All right, Claire, now's the time to run for your life. Do it. Yes. Oh man. So easily worth the price of admission, and the section was actually a lot better for us than I thought it would be. I was expecting to have to redo it a couple times and make a, you know, a hilarious blooper reel or something, but no, I did not have to do such a thing. That is, unless this footage corrupts and then I end up failing every time after. But we're done with the sewers. We have done everything there is to be done, and it's time for a boss fight. And honestly, I'm not really a fan of it, but I don't think a lot of people are, in all honesty. And I'm probably gonna end up screwing it up in some manner or other. But let's go ahead and toss in the last two pieces. As we know, based off of the hint over here, the queen and the rook were opposite each other, yet the rook and the knight need to be on the same wall. And since you need to have the knight here and you need to have the pawn here, the only way the queen and the rook can be apart is if the rook is here and the queen is here. And since the queen can't be next to the bishop because of that funny business they had back in 02, then it's just one of those things where you gotta go ahead and, you know, process of elimination it out. I'm sure there's a more succinct way to put it, but let's go stick that there, and we are set.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
Okay, now this is probably as good a time as any to go ahead and actually go ahead and read what was over here. I always don't pick this up. I lost the thing that tells you how to unlock the door to the U area during that last mad dash of a transfer. I know you have to stick one plug into one terminal, and okay, it's just a one-page briefing on how to do basic game mechanics. Lovely. So we're gonna be picking up basically one of everything here. I will go and take some of this. It would probably be a good idea to take the spark shot, but I'm gonna hold off on that, and instead I'm going to take a single hand grenade. This is gonna be important for a bit of a sequence break we're gonna be doing, and it's one that is definitely worth it. I should also bring another combat knife, but the arena does have its own. So, not gonna worry too much about that. And I guess this is a good time as any to take a little safety save.